I don't typically play football games anymore. I much prefer football management sims nowadays, with Premier Manager 98 and 99 and the Championship Manager series early 2000 games being my go-tos. But with the World Cup now in full flow, I had a thought run through my head as I was enjoying cheering on my beloved England and watching all the other great matches so far. Why not go back to a football game that gave me a lot of great memories as a 14-year-old boy back in 1998? I couldn't get enough of this one, but I have a feeling I might be in a small minority of people that enjoyed this game. Well, I can't wait to replay this one, so welcome to the channel everyone, and welcome to my review of Three Lions. Just like most kids back then, I had already played the hell out of FIFA 98, so I was looking forward to another football game to sink my teeth into. Released in April 1998, Three Lions would be the official England football game leading into this year's now legendary France 98 World Cup. Z-Axis would end up developing the game for the PS1. Their most memorable titles up to this point were Dave Mirren, BMXing and X-Men the official game. Upon booting up the Three Lions, we're treated to a brilliant FMV of England's qualification best moments and a great soundtrack from Ocean Colour Scene that unfortunately I can't show you. Look it up though, it's great. I wouldn't normally point out a main menu for a football game, but it's merited here I think. Just look how impressive the background is. Sir Bobby Moore being lifted up by his 1966 winning teammates with the World Cup. Such an iconic moment for us England fans. And this track just instantly gets me in the mood to start up a World Cup. There's three difficulties here. Youth, which is easy, professional medium, and world class being hard. But here's the thing, there's one aspect that makes the game difficult no matter which difficulty you pick. You see, Three Lions has a target system when shooting on goal, which in theory doesn't sound bad until you realise you need to press square to shoot and move a very floaty target with the D-pad at the same time. It's a very clunky system, especially for anyone going back and playing it now for the first time, and can be very hard to get the hang of. But put enough time in and you will get it down. There's only two game modes available, friendly match and tournament, so let's jump into a tournament, with England of course, and see if we can make it past the quarterfinals where England's real France 98 World Cup ended to Argentina. Damn you David Beckham for getting sent off. Anyway, the game gives us the option to start with England's actual World Cup group, or seeded option, or a random choice. Random it is then. Not a bad group at all. El Salvador is up first, so let's pick our team then. Man, what a team England had back in 98. Lots of talent to pick from. I really like how Three Lions has you set out your formation here. Instead of just picking a system, you must physically move the player counters into the formation you want to play, and then obviously pick the players for each position. Each player has stats too, so good stuff indeed. Let me know what you all think of my starting 11 in the comment section. Would you have changed anything? Anyway, on to the match. The first thing you'll notice is the player models as they pose for the team photos. Yes, they're blocky, but very detailed with motion capture being done for the faces. They look a bit weird nowadays, but for the time it was cool. I think Goldeneye on the N64 had this as well, come to think of it. And kits look good too here, with England's being fully licensed with the make and badge. Alright, a quick word on the controls. X is your basic pass, with circle being your cross or chip. Pressing L1 and X at the same time gives you a through ball, and square is shoot, Oh, and weirdly we have an international foul button that will definitely get you in the ref's books.
Watch it.
Passing feels good for the most part. It's not on FIFA or PES's level, but feels nice and responsive. Dribbling is very arcadey, you know, all floaty, letting you run the whole field at times. We already spoke about the target shooting, but it's not the only way to score, of course. Get a cross in and bang some headers in, like this beauty. So after a 2-1 win, we're off to a good start. A following win against India and a loss to Morocco is enough to see us through in second place. Up next is knockout round time against Sweden in the last 32. Going into this game, I had the mindset to just attack from kickoff and try to take it to them. And I either got lucky or I'm starting to hit my stride now in this game, as I managed to score 3 goals here, with the third being one of the best goals I've ever scored on this game, with Shearer getting man of the match. That's a feature I really like, as many football games amazingly don't have it. Next up is a tough quarter-final tie against Nigeria. Something I haven't mentioned yet, as there's no commentary here. The devs went for a more atmospheric approach, with letting you hear the players and coaches talking to each other, which is an interesting approach, but I still would have preferred having the commentators. A real highlight here though is the crowd noise. It's incredible, and combined with the great looking huge stadiums, it really does feel like a World Cup match atmosphere every time you step onto the pitch. Have a listen.
Get rid of it.
Well, back to the match. Surely that's a foul, ref. Not to worry, we'll take a Scholesy goal instead. So after a narrow 1-0 victory, we've made it to the semi-final against Romania. I really was starting to feel confident by this point, as it seemed to have somehow got the shooting down to a certain degree. So after a boring 0-0 draw, we get ready for the dreaded penalty shootout. Alright, so I got no choice who takes the pens, so come on Southgate. Oh, it's Euro 96 again. How did Seaman not save that? Did it go through him? Okay, I can do this. Game on. Great penalty. Good save, keeper. I'll give him the wiggle to put him off. Didn't work. Come on, Ince. Keep us in it. Well, we need Dobas to miss now. And just like that, my hopes and dreams have slipped away. No World Cup final trophy. But a good effort if I do say so myself. Okay, time for my final thoughts. Three Lions certainly isn't the best football game on the PS1 you'll ever play, but going back to it now, I've really enjoyed my experience. I think if you are willing to get used to an admittedly bad shooting system, there's a decent football game here, or maybe it's just nostalgia blinding me. Either way, thanks for watching everyone, and if you enjoy the content on my channel, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all on the next one.